airplane mode. Wi-Fi off, please. We are being joined today on Periscope by some people who will be seeing what we're doing here and bidding on one or two off. Because if we had their Wi-Fi off, it will make it so much better for them. This is of course being run for the people that have turned up. If the Wi-Fi signal breaks down, if we can't use Periscope, that's really more concerned with EE than us. As you know, we're raising money for three very important charities this year. I have spent the last 18 months mugging companies, conniving, chasing artists, basically trying to get some of the best stuff I can get my hands on. I hope that you're very appreciative and I hope to show you appreciation with your wallets. Woo! I'm sure some people are here looking for a bargain. I don't want you to leave with a bargain, I want you to leave poor but very, very happy. Has anybody here been to a Kitacon auction before? Yeah. Has anybody not been? Has anybody never been to an auction? Okay. There's a lot of stuff on TV where someone sneezes and suddenly they spend £5,000. What we're going to do to make sure that everybody who makes a bid means it is everybody has this wonderful thing around their neck, hopefully, which is their Kitacon pass. When somebody wants to bid, just raise your pass. I will see this, and the bid will be with you. When I think I've got as much as I can, I will bring the hammer down. That will be the end of the lot. And my wonderful gopher will come over, take your badge name, your real name, and we'll help you find somewhere to pay at the break. We're doing this in two halves, so that you can get a little bit over the excitement, read a little bit during the exciting stuff, and go clean up. Is everybody ready to begin? Yes. Does everybody have the auction catalogue?
No.
Okay. We will be going through things in the order that they were in the catalogue, but there are additions that have been donated by our fantastic dealers, and a few private individuals as well. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's donated, and as soon as this person has come in, down the seat, we'll begin. Woo! So just A, so that we can double check we know how this is working, and B, to bring it really easy. We're going to go for a nice small lot to begin with, which is two brand new manga, Tokyo Ghoul and Panty Stocking, donated by United Press. United Publications, sorry. So let's start this off at £10. We have £10 at the back. Any advance on £10? 50. You have 15. We have 20. Do we have 17? With you, sir, at 15. Woo! Just let people settle back in, and let's now go through the details. So the first advertised lot, which was donated by Koei Tecmo, are two limited edition promotional items. There is a Fist of the North Star memory stick and a Dead or Alive 5 hardcover artwork, not publicly available. And we're going to start bidding on these at £20. We have £20 with Mega Man. We have 25. We have 25 with Man with the Brain Agent. 30 with Mega Man. 40. We have 40. We have 35. We have 35 for this item. £30 with Mega Man. again, one of our advertised lots. We have a collection of Evil Within promotional items, including posters, t-shirts, a fantastic blood-splattered apron, a limited edition Keeper bobblehead, a fantastic bottle opener, which you definitely need for this convention, and of course the limited edition version of the game. I believe we have this starting at £30. £30 Mammoth Training. 40? 45? We get 50.
What system's the game on?
Xbox One. The Xbox One version. Okay, so 45, still with you?
Yes, you're okay.
Okay. Do we hear 50? Do we hear 55? Okay, £50 with that gentleman here. So we're getting the hang of this. So we understand the system. I don't think you quite understand the fact that this is for charity. So we want huge amounts of money. Let me bring a few more interesting pieces up. So we'll start from the dealer's room again with Sopasaurus, who have donated a mystery bag labelled up very soap, such mystery. Wow. And I've been told to begin this at a very low price of £20. Do I hear 30? Do I hear 40? Do I hear 35? £30 to the man with the brain alien. Okay, let's do something a little bit different. Sandra, would you like to come up? Does everybody know who this is? Yeah.
I draw things! I'm Sonia Leon, I'm a professional manga artist. I've been a member of Sweatshop Studios, but I've also done a lot of work for Tokyo Pop, Auto, Hatchets, Franklin Watts, Image, Seven Stories, Toyota, Marie Claire, Topshop, actually, to name a few of some of the recent things I've done. And I'm offering my services as an artist. Okay, so essentially I'm offering to do a sketch for you. Hold on a second, let me just open up. To this sort of standard, whatever you want, could be yourself, could be one of your original characters, could be fan art. I even take sexy requests. Alright? Liquids are not a problem. I'm used to that sort of shit. Right, so long as you don't mind waiting for it, might be like a couple of weeks before I do it because I want to get all those glistening liquids absolutely spot on. You are auctioning my I'm auctioning my services as an artist for you to do a nice marker sketch for you. Okay? So
when do you want to start at?
I normally start at the minimum I tend to ask for this thing is about £20. That's
Okay.
usually how much it costs to hire me for minimum amount, yes.
We'll start at £20 then. Do we have 20? Do we have 30? Do we have 40? Do we have 45? Do we have 50? 50? Do we have any advance on 50? 55 or 60? 55. We're up to 55, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have any advance on 55? 60. 60? Do we have any advance on 60? 65? Do we hear 70? Sorry. 65? Going once? Going twice? Okay, so who sits up waiting for the clock to roll over to midnight to see what the newest QWERTY is going to be.
Yes.
Who has a wardrobe that is filled with QWERTY?
Yes.
Who would like some QWERTY t-shirts? Who would like some fantastic stuff they may have missed out on?
Who would like it in there?
We have a mystery QWERTY box. All I know is that I believe it's all large male size, so perfect night shirts if you're a little bit smaller, perfect bath shirts if you're doing kids theatre, and there are Haribo in there. Knowing how much a t-shirt weighs and how much that is, I'm assuming there's probably at least 5 or 6 in there, probably more. So, and that's it. So let's start the bidding at £35, £50.
They're my size.
Okay, do we have any advance of £50? 55? Any advance of 55? 60. Do we hit 70? 70. Fantastic. Do we have any advance on 70?
If a house and normal QWERTY shirt sells for 8 on a normal day, we sold the day after.
Plus postage.
Plus postage.
Which is 475.
And then that's if you can get hold of it.
Yeah.
These are ones that have come and gone and will not be being reprinted.
75.
Do we have any advance on 75?
Yeah.
80? 80. Do we have any advance on 80? £80. Going once. Going twice. Okay, if anybody is following us on Periscope, give us a heart, show us that you're with us. What, are we getting any? Ladies and gentlemen, you are not bidding against people who are not in the room, so it's all down to you guys now. Okay, so most of these lots have come from companies, very few from private individuals. There was one person who really wanted to do something. They basically gave up their Vampire Night collection. That's entire box set of the DVD and the entire manga set.
Wow.
Now, I had a look on Amazon to see if I could find out the price for this so I could work out the base price, and I could only find those people who do like the really ridiculous prices. So, we're going to start this at £30, but we're going to see how good we can get this going, okay? So we'll start with £30. 40? 50. 50. Do we hit 60? Do we hit 60? Do we have any advance on 60? 70. £70. Do we have any advance on £70? 80. 80. Do we have any advance on 80? 80. £80. Going once. Going twice. Now we come to a section where you find out what happens when you put a toy collector in charge of doing a charity auction. We're going to start with one mystery bag. We're then going to reveal what the mystery is on the catalogue for another thing, and then we're going to go into something really special that actually had me dancing around the room when it turned up. So this is a mystery figure from Ecstatic Toys. It is an anime-based figure. I'm not allowed to say what it is. I'm told that it's got a value of about £80, but we're going to start it at 50. 50? Do we have any advance on 50? 60? Do we hear 60? Do we hear 70? Do we hear 65? I'm just going to say it's a very popular anime.
65.
Do we hear 70?
80.
Congratulations, you've got something at standard retail as a charity auction.
It's a charity.
Do you have any advance on 80? Going once. Going twice. 80. Geekdom spans generations. Is there anybody here with younger brothers and sisters who are very jealous that you come to Kitacon and they haven't yet? We have one, we have Mega Man. You guess you have to explain to them who Mega Man is. Yeah. There you go, right. Power Rangers, that's been going on a long time, hasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is this year, which is Mega Force.
Oh.
So that's a very cool set. However, I'm old school. I remember when Power Rangers first came out. I remember when this is what I wanted for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
I take it from that notice that you know that this is the US exclusive because they're never going to let us have anything this cool over here. It's got the metal trunks, the metal coins, it's the limited edition legacy one. Should we start this at 40? Do you have any advance on 40? Do we have any advance on 40? Do we have 50?
Okay.
We have two people there who are fighting over this. Do we have 60? Do we have 70?
65.
Okay, we have 65. Do we have 70?
70. Ooh. 75. 80. 90.
Okay, do we have the 100?
95.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we can break this. Do we have 100? Do we have 100? 95. Going once, going twice. Thank you, sir. If you can make yourself known to our gopher, we'll take the details. So this is a print from our friends over at Game Tees. Some of you may have seen this in the dealer's room. Some of you may have noticed that there is a little white space in the corner. We will get this signed and personalised to you from Ashley. Shall we start this at £20?
20. 30.
Do you have any advance on 30? Do you have any advance on 40?
45.
45? Do I hear 50? We'll get her to write something rude on it if you want.
I'm willing to let you have it. 50.
We have 50.
There we go. I have.
So £50, going once, going twice. So, I have to issue a correction here. Did anybody see this Dinobots box on the catalogue? Right, we were told that we were getting the Big Bad Toy Store US exclusive. And what they sent through wasn't actually that. Oh! This is the set in G1 colours with the resculpted heads, which was on display at San Diego Comic-Con earlier this month, and has not been anywhere else. Trust me, I looked on the internet, nobody's done a review of it, no one has it for sale. We are the first people to have this. You can get your drumming mix on this today. I do want to remind people at this time that not only do we take cash, which is lovely, but we do take cards, we do take PayPal, we don't take bottle caps.
You take souls.
Just as a hobby. Do we hear £60?
Yes.
Do we hear 70?
Yep.
Do we hear 80?
No, I am. There's a lady there. I'm not bidding myself.
Okay. So since we have a little bit of a bidding war between you two, you both hold your cards up. And we're currently on 90, yes? 100? 110.
Right. Congrats, I'm dropping out.
Okay, just opening it up for the rest of the floor. It's currently at 110.
No, honestly, no.
Do we have any advance on 110? We have 120 from 2 people. Do we hear 130? Do we hear 140?
Wait, this is G1 versus Michael Bay.
This is the G1 resculpted heads and recolouring.
At San Diego Comic-Con, I believe.
Do you want to hold it? Should we show it the
Okay. Can we get a go to actually show this around, because you need to see the chrome on this. I mean, this is Rose Lynn of the first So ladies and gentlemen, the bid was currently at 130. Could the person who bid 130 please remind me? You haven't put the fund at 130. Nobody has this. For those who watch YouTube reviews, Pio doesn't have this. Nobody has this. I want to sell this, people have to realise that they sent us an answer with that. 130. Okay. £130 going once. Do we have 160? 170? 180?
Whoa.
Okay. You're on 170, correct? 180. 200. Do you have any advance on 200? 220. Do we have any advance on 250?
What?
£250. Going once, going twice. Okay, next one's not a showdown, so that's cool. Okay, so from that I can kind of tell we have Transformers fans in this room. And because you're here, we know we've got convention fans in this room. Is everybody having a good time?
Yes.
Does everybody love the venue?
Yes.
Who wants to come back at the end of the month?
No.
The last ever Auto Assembly, which is the UK's largest Transformers convention, is being held this month at this hotel. We have 2 passes. For those of you who missed last year, who missed Peter Spellos, who's the voice of Skybite, he got fan funded to come over, so amongst all the advertised guests, he's over as well. Simon and the crew over at AA have said, you know what, kids have done loads of stuff for us, you can have 2 passes. So, who thinks they're going to be recovered by the end of the month?
That's mine, not me.
Gonna be next time.
So Auto Assembly, 2015, the last year it's going to be running, and we're going to start with 2 tickets at £40. That's a very definite £40. Do we hear 50? There will be day tickets only available, which means you don't get to do any of the very fun evening parties, you don't get to see the swerves bar, the script reading, the stand-up stuff that the voice actors do. £40 is ridiculous. Do we hear 50? I really don't want to go back to Simon and tell him that he spent £12 million on robot dinosaurs and his tickets only.
Right, okay, you're saying about 50. I am actually going to outbid myself if no one bids. I will give you 50 for it. It's for charity, so I will definitely give you 50 for it.
This is a very charitable one. Can we try and take the slot away from her, please? Do we hear 60?
I'm not bidding again.
Then you have 2 tickets waiting for you in your name. Please give the go for our name. So. Okay, should we open up one of the mystery packages? Yes. So, I will be very honest with the mystery packages. The mystery packages are when I called somebody up and I said, will you donate? And they said, yes! What are you going to donate? I don't know. So we contacted all the anime and first, yeah, we'll send along some DVDs. And they did. They sent us Complete Space Dandy. Oh. And I told them that's okay if you can get that off Amazon. Have a bit of a better dig. And they said, well, I think we've got some art books laying around. Okay, so I think I'm going to need some go to wander around with this. Okay, so there is the art cards. And there is the art book. I have to admit, it's not in 15. Somebody has scribbled over it. Somebody called Tetsuya Takahari, who is the voice actor for Simon, has signed the art book. Shit's getting serious here.
I'm bidding on this, guys.
Okay, I'm keeping an eye on you. Let's start the bidding at 40.
Yeah!
Let's start the bidding. Okay, let's go up to 50. 60? 70. 80. 90. Bidding is £80. The bidding is at 80.
85.
85. 90? Do we hear 95? This is for the art book and the art cards and the Complete Space Dandy box set. We are at £90. Any advance on £90? Any advance on £90? £90 going once, going twice.
Thanks.
So something tells me this has been donated by Tofu Cute. I'm actually having difficulty holding this up one-handed. It's absolutely starvable. Has anybody here not finished all their coffee yet?
Yeah.
This is basically going to see you through to your next conventions, Japanese sweets, cool stuff.
It's not just coffee, is it?
It's even got one of those little teapot boxes they've got on stand. Gorgeous. And cute tote bag. And let's start this at £30.
4, 5. I count 6 hands.
Okay. Let's try 50. There's hands, but we've still got plenty of hands coming up. £60. Do we hear? Do we hear 70? Do we hear 75? The alarm is adorable. We are on £70 with you, madam? £70 going once?
75.
75. Do we have 80? £80 going once? 75, sorry madam. £75 going once? 80. £80. Do you have any advance on £80? £80 going once? Going twice?
85.
90.
It's an alpaca war.
Do we hit 95? With you, madam, for 90? £90 going once? Going twice? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude the first half of our auction. Get up, stretch your legs. If you have spent all of your money, fuck off. We will be reconvening in about 5 minutes' time. If you have purchased things and you would like to make a payment, please.
Yeah, I
Ladies and
embarrassed her because I
gentlemen, are
showed
we
to
ready?
her. I didn't mean to, but I did. She was like,
Everybody relaxed, composed again. Go back to crazy with some of that stuff we've got. Okay, so we're going to start again with some like small ones, ease us into this, and build up to maybe something big at the end. So again, donated from our dealer's room, we have this gorgeous little cute sign that says, "Lady Luck will always be with me." This is sort of hand burned in. This is from Scorch Studios. And let's start with a little £10 bid.
It's a nice little lot to pack. They're very nice people and very, very kind.
They are absolutely lovely. So we have a £10 bid.
10.
We already had a 10, not right. Cal, this is going to be 15.
15.
Do you have any advance on 15? We have 20. Cal. Alright. 20. I'm going to love this. Cal, bid more. We have £25. Going once. Going twice. £25. Again, back to Koei Tecmo with the Fist North Star memory stick. This alone, not with the art book this time. So we'll start that at 10. Do I hear £10? Do I hear 15?
15.
We hear 15 from one of the gophers. Oh, about 2 gigs. So we're 15 with you. Do we hear 20? These are limited edition. These were not publicly available. You can keep all your, well, it's only 2 gigs, so not all your corners, so you guys yeah. But whatever you want to keep on there, people are not going to know that's a memory stick, unless they're here, obviously. So this is just a warm-up, so I'm not going to take too much time over it. We're currently on 15. 20? We're on 20. Do we hear 25? Still with you, madam, at 20. £20, going once, going twice, and so. So there's no point in me emptying out the evil within bag, because you've seen what this all is already. We have got one more just to warm you guys up with. So you should see the last one. Yeah, we'll start this one at 20. Again, it's still the Xbox One. 20? 50? 55. Any advance on 55? We have £60. Do we hear 65? £65 go in once.
65,
You have 65.
70, whatever.
Okay, we'll have 70 off count. And none of those Scottish banknotes.
Where am I?
And you're back in the room. £70 going once. Going twice. Cal, it's yours for £70. Shall I get you up?
Sure.
Introducing our second guest of the event.
Hi, I'm Laura, and I'm one of the artists from Sweatdrop Studios, like Sonia. Thank you. As well as this is the kind of thing I can do. So I'm offering a sketch like Sonia was. As well as an artist, I'm also a scientist. So if you want a picture of a mad scientist, I could do you all the pipettes you could ever want. So yes, if you want to take it away. I can't do the bidding thing.
Okay, so how much do you usually charge for a sketch?
So here's the thing, I don't normally do commissions, so this is actually quite special.
Okay, then we're going to start that at 40.
Start at 20 because I know something good.
We'll start at 40. We have a bid at 40. Do we hear 50?
We also draw dribbly things.
No.
Not even taste. What about dribbly things from pipettes?
Dribbling pipettes I can do. Although we shouldn't, because that's a really badly calibrated pipette. You don't
Science!
Bad science.
Weird science.
Yeah, anybody who went to the Yowie panel does not have to worry.
Clean bad
Okay.
science.
50. We have a bid at 50. Do we hear 55?
55.
55. Do we have any advance on 55?
60.
We have 60. Do we have any advance on 60? £60 going once.
70.
We have £70. Do we have any advance on £70?
That counts as a bid.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are on £70 with this gentleman here. £70 going once, going twice, going to the dark side, and so. Do we have our go for getting details? Okay, so this should have really been in the last lot, but that was a really cute llama. This is the bag of stock from Bandai Namco, who have got some amazing games. All I know on this is what's at the top, which is two Pac-Man Bluetooth speakers. I told them what Konami were doing, and they said, well, we're going to do the best, and they basically emptied out their cupboards. So, considering how much they said retail on this is based, we are going to start this on the other sheet. Not the blank one. We'll start this at 30.
50.
We have 50. We have 60. Do we have 70? We have 70. Do we have 80? We have an 80. Hold your badge up, Matt. That way it's not my fault. Do we have any advance on 80? 90. Do we have 90? Do we have an advance on 90? We have 100. Do we have any advance on 100? 110. 110.
125.
125. Any advance on 125?
135.
135. 150. 150. 150 going 160. Do I have 170? 170. Do I have 80? Do I have 190? Will you set for 180? Any advance on 180?
200.
We have Thank you, sir.
215.
We have 250. 15. 15. We have 215. We have 230.
Someone else needs to do it. Sorry,
We have 230.
230, sorry.
Yes.
240. 260. 275. 290.
290.
Yeah, so.
290 with gentleman to my left. 290 going once. 290 going twice. So a couple of blocks that we've got here are works by webcomic artists who aren't usually over here, but I've managed to sort of hunt down on their rare times over for conventions. One chap actually just came over on a holiday and he tweeted where he was, which was a big mistake. Do we have any fans of the webcomic questionable content?
Oh, yes.
Do we have any fans of that comic who like Marigold? I know you have no idea who she is, but thank you for showing me. Marigold is the resident weeb of questionable content.
He's awesome.
She is exactly the type of person who would come to these conventions and exactly the type of person who would be caught wearing a Kitacon t-shirt.
She's not Hoshi.
So this is basically a one-off sketch which was done specifically for the convention while the guy was on holiday and basically said, go away and stop bothering me. I said, I will if you give me a sketch. So for my complete lack of dignity, can we start with £30? We have 30, we have 40. Do we have any advance on 40? Do we have 45? We have 50 at the back.
55.
We have 55. We have 60. Do you have any advance? Any advance on 60? £60 going once. going twice, unsold. That is a bit heavy. So who here's Steve? Okay, and so who here's getting into traditional games again? Going to the games room? Okay, enthusiastic bunch, aren't you? There is a great games dealer in the dealer's room, Games Quest, and basically I said, okay, pick out the 3 games that you think should be in everybody's games chest and give them to me now. And I'm going to sell them to you. I'm not going to say what they are because that's hard. I'm going to start the bidding at, let's see. We'll start the bidding at 35. That's a lot of pounds. Let's have a look at 50. Let's have a look at 55. 60. 65. 65 for you, sir.
70.
Do we have 75?
Now you want it.
Brain slugs telling you.
No one tell my daughter which comes back in, right?
Okay, we're at 70. Do we have 75?
180.
180? Okay, 85.
Come on, it's the charity.
Okay. There is a game that I absolutely hate.
There you go.
It's not a game. It's sense of humour for losers. Everybody here has got it. It's Cards Against Humanity. If we can get this up to, what are we on, 85? 80. If we can get this up to 90, this gentleman in the bowler hat here will throw in 3 blank cards so you can write the most disgusting things you've learned about at Kitacon on it.
Blank white cards. Create more havoc.
So do we have 90?
If you get 100, I'll throw you 10. There you go. What?
£89.99.
Well done, sir.
I'll just do the penny.
A penny short of £90.
Wow. 90, otherwise you're not going to get a chance to have it.
90.
Any advance on 90? Then I believe we have eaten everything we're going to get out of this lot. Sir, it's yours for 90. Back to that Transformers weed shit again. If you are a G1 fan, there got to be a stage where we were seeing things turn up in the cartoons. We were going, God, we're going to get that in Wolves, we can love that. It's going to be great. And it never came out over here. And then Wolves closed. And then Wolves closed. And we were all sad. Next year I'm going to put in my Woolworths vouchers. There's a lot. Here we have the 30th anniversary reissue in the Platinum Generation series of Kitacon. This is the original Decepticon base that transforms from a base to an attack vehicle to a dinosaur, and it's got motors and lights and all this shit in it. And it is so cool. And if nobody else is having it, I am. Yep. Okay, let's. It does.
I'm expecting nothing less than 3
Well, let's start at 60. We have 60. Do we have an advance on 60? We have 70. Do we have an advance on 70? I'm going to wait till this comes around because I'm sure bids will go up once people see this. This is the dinosaur people fall in love with.
Those puppy guys. It's not just for Christmas.
Hopefully there'll be some left over for Boxing Day too.
If you have the money, spend it now. It will be gone, probably never sold again.
Give a trip to Connor Hall.
So the bid is currently at £70. Do we have any advance on £70?
80.
We have 80. We have a bid from this side of the desk of 90.
Do you really want him to have it?
After what you just said, 100.
So currently at £100, which I have to admit is probably going to be the retail on it. Was that 110? No. £100. Do we have any advance on £100? £100 going once.
110.
Yeah. 20. I would be trying to push people to bid more than that, but that look of joy and glee in her eye, I feel forgotten trying to break it. Does anybody want to spend £120 to do that though? We are currently on 110. 120. Do we have any advance on 120?
Does that look good?
Good.
I know you want it. Waiting around in front of the basement.
120 going once. 120 going twice.
Same. Could you do a little bit more? Quickly.
Going. Gone. Okay, I'm going to need gophers to... This is in bubble wrap, but if you can... Yeah. Yeah, I've got a feeling if you don't bid, the dealers are going to buy them between them. These are hand-painted Westeros map canvases as a triptych. They are absolutely gorgeous. We've taken the telephone bid for... Okay. I'm not taking them out of the bubble wrap because they are hand-painted canvases. They are probably still a little bit delicate, and I don't want you guys to bid on them and then get them home and find that they've been wrecked.
Zisos there as well.
Hmm?
Zisos there.
I don't know. I don't watch this fucking thing. But we're going to start the bidding for this set of 3 canvases at £40.
Just the correction on the painting, it's not exactly painting, it's printed.
Okay, it's a print. I am sorry about this.
Just to be, yeah, just to correct everybody, it's not a painting.
It's a print to canvas.
It's a printed
Okay.
canvas, but it is hand painted by us.
Right. Okay. So with that correction made, start bidding at 40. We have one bid at 40. We have 45? 50. 50. Do you have any advance on 50?
Just imagine a wall from a distance, imagine yourself.
Imagine the look on your friend's face when you invite them all over for a fantastic party and that's what's on the wall behind you. And what's the music that we start playing when they're all sitting down? So we're with you, Cal, for 50. 50. We hear 55. £50 going once. £50 going twice. And sold. Another one to walk around with. Be very careful, don't touch the paper, just keep it on the backing card. Oh god, the difficulties of getting this one. Who's been to previous Kitacons?
Yeah.
Who remembers Clive?
Yes.
Daniel Cassetto, who is the artist of Girls with Slingshots, came over to do a single show in the UK, and it was very complicated getting a friend to send a photo thing to her. I said to her, can we get you to do a picture of Clive? And this turned up about 2 hours before we left for Kitacon. So this is Girls with Slingshots mascot Pedro going drinking with Clive. Shall we start £30? Any advance on 30? Any advance on 30? No, there are not words for how smug you look right now. It's probably the most glorious artwork I've ever seen of Clive. Look at that majestic trunk. Cody, it looks like you're going to get an absolute steal. Okay, seriously. This is for our charities, and the opening bid is the only thing we've had. It's at 30. Do we hear 35? We have 35. We have 40. Do we hear 45? We have 45. We have 50. Do we have 55? So with you, sir, for 50. Going once. 55. You have 55. We have 60. We have £60. Going once. Going twice.
That's going to cost a lot.
This is becoming a little bit of a tradition at Kitacon. Here we have an absolutely gorgeous, handcrafted, hand-stitched, not single machine stitched on this, hand-embroidered, toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. This has been donated by Nazarcraft, and I don't know. Nazarcraft are actually here. They do commissions, they do beautiful stuff. But this one, we're going to start way under what it's worth. We're going to start this one at 40. Okay. Like, there were so many hands.
It was a 60, I suppose.
Okay. 60.
65.
65.
75.
75.
80.
80. Do we have any advance on 80?
You said 90?
No.
Right.
Okay. We're with you with 80. Okay. Okay, take him off of me now because nobody's going to get him.
What is it currently? 80?
Currently at 80.
85.
90.
She's adamant she wants this.
Oh no, wicked.
Personally, I wouldn't embroider the eyes for less than 90, so I'm sure we can do better.
If I bid 95, I'm willing to go.
Pardon?
If I would bid 95, if you go 100, I'm willing else.
I'll go on with that.
Okay.
Whoever did that, put your hand up.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got eyes on you.
It is so cute and lovely.
I know it is.
It even has a red ribbon on its neck. It makes it look even more adorable.
So we have it.
Oh, we have a soul. That means we have a new gopher.
Okay. If it comes with 110, I'll take that as a bid.
Yeah, 110.
110. Bidding is currently at 110. Handcrafted, one of a kind. Because if you're making these by hand, every single one has got a personality to it. 110, going once, going twice.
120.
125.
130.
135.
140.
No, I'm out.
140. Do we have any advance on 140?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
140 going once.
150.
No, I'm out.
How much?
150 pounds. 150 going once. 150 going twice.
Your cheese. No, I
Going,
wanted to.
going,
Yeah.
and sold. Yes, and actually there's running the charity auction, it's all bloody giant robots. This has been donated by Gundam Nation. This is the Sin Getter Giant Robo Days of Apocalypse limited edition colour. This is not something that he usually carries. I believe this is actually out of Corinda's. It's kind of my personal collection and I really don't want to sell it, but we've got it. I'm going to start this at 35. We have 35. We have 40. He is huge. He is glorious.
40.
We have 40.
45.
45. We have 50.
55.
We have 55. We have 60.
65.
We have 65. Do you have any advance on 65?
Still got where he is. There's 3 was pointing out.
We will find you. What's everyone pointing there? Yes, he's over there. Man in hat.
So we're with you at 65. Do we hit 70?
Do you want to let him have it?
I've got a new lot, so I'm selling my brother. So I'm still fixing the bottom.
So, do we hit 70? We're currently on 65. We have 70. Do we hit 75?
If you value death, keep going.
We're on £70. Going once. Going twice. And so on. So I've been doing this shit a long time, and there are 2 animes which really seem to have got a lot of following. Bleach and Naruto. Do we have Bleach fans here? Okay, do we have Naruto fans here? Okay, do you have Bleach fans here? Yeah. Okay. So I guess you guys aren't like really interested in some actual drop cells from the animation.
Wow.
Let's start with those really unenthusiastic Bleach fans. So limited edition, real cell, starting for 25. We have a 25. Do we have 30? 30. We have 35. We have 35. Do we have 40? Please. We're currently on 35.
It's so cute.
It's currently David Bow.
I was wondering what the costume was. Remind me of the babe.
What baby?
Babe of power.
What power?
Power of voodoo. You do. Remind me of the babe. Okay, on 35, do we hear 40? 35 going once, going twice, and 40. Okay, let's see if Naruto fans are any more generous. We're starting at 35. Okay. Starting at 40. 50. 55. Do we hear 60?
80.
Oh!
Stop being special phone here.
Take it off.
Okay, we have 80. Do we hear 85?
Looks amazing. It's okay.
Okay. We are at the back at 80. £80 going once. £80 in tears going twice.
85.
Are you giving us a free digit to stop?
85.
Bargain.
£85 going once.
90.
£90. Straight in your basket. £90 going once.
No.
90 going twice. And sold £90. I'm not going to bother passing this round, it's not much to look at. What's in it isn't much to look at. It's just a voucher. It's a voucher for real-time events, who are the cosplay photographers here, for a 4-hour photo shoot in their lead studio. That's a professional photo shoot for probably up to about 3 costumes, with finished photos and a high-quality print at the end of that. If you've got a cosplay portfolio, it's amazing. If you want to get into modelling, it's amazing. And we're going to start that at £50. We have 50. We have 55.
Worth about 100.
It's actually about 160, so
How far are you willing to go?
Leeds.
If I win this, it is just going to be me sat on the floor for the whole thing.
Do you not have friends? Well, it does explain why you had that.
So it's currently sitting with you so at 50.
4-hour photo shoot, you're normally looking at paying between £150 and £200 for what they're offering.
If you have friends...
I have to say that there is a reserve on this, and if it doesn't go for that reserve, it may be moving to the closing ceremony, and Phil will hate me because I don't know, he really doesn't want to do any auction stuff at the closing ceremony. We are doing some stuff, but we need to go above £50.
Can it be from one or a group? That's a very good
I got them up to 2. One of them now has a black tie.
So we've got it up to, it can be for up to 2 people.
70.
70, fantastic. Any advance of 70?
Now, 2 people.
80. 80.
90.
90. Any advance on 90?
You place a bid and you raise your hand. Thanks.
Up to 100 with you? So if it was 90, then you raised your hand again.
Oh, I said 90.
Okay. Fist fight, piss me off. £90 with you. Any advance on £90?
Ryan, if I say next out, you go on. Charity. Charity.
Got to break it?
What? Okay.
£100.
£100. £100. Going once. Going twice. Okay. Enough pissing about, let's do what you're really here for. Who was here last year?
Well, you did 600 last time, did it?
It went for 600.
So we're going to beat it this year, yeah?
We are going to beat it this year.
You can group bid, you know.
Because last year, Konami was told about the event 2 months before the event. So basically they had 2 months to put this thing together. They've been working on this for the last 18 months for us.
Remember, you can pay a card, okay?
We can take cards
Remember, you can double up on
and PayPal.
PayPal.
We'll work out PayPal.
Yeah.
We'll
work out PayPal as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, do I hear a bid of 250?
500.
Do I hear 550?
550.
600. Oh.
700. 800 for the gentleman with the master.
800. Do we hear 850?
900.
We're on 900.
Are we going to do it?
Do we hear 950?
Yeah.
One more.
Do we hear 1,000?
1,000.
Do we hear 1,100?
Wow. We're now into the 100 ups.
Do we hear 1,100? Do we hear 1,200?
Yeah.
Do we hear 1,300?
Yeah.
1,400.
15.
Do we hear 1,600?
Right.
Want to let him have it?
What's that?
1600, wasn't it?
We're on 1,600. Yes, sir?
1 second. 17.
What was 17?
We're on 1,700.
No, 16.
Could you repeat your bid, sir?
1,700.
We're on 1,700. Go on, Ryan. Okay. Do we hear 1,750? 1,700 is amazing. Do you have any certification with you to show that you are sane?
Not particularly, I mean, I've got some
Fantastic.
As long as you've got 700 pounds.
That's fine, we'll just get the vacuum on you later.
Okay.
turn upside down and shake the change.
£1,700 for you, sir.
Yeah.
Going once. Going twice. With you, sir, £1,700. Thank you to everyone who has bid.
I was just pushing him.
Especially this gentleman. This is my last charity auction. This is actually my last Kitacon that I'm working. I wanted to leave on a high, and I think I did. I'd like to thank everyone who bid today. I'd like to thank everybody who donated. I'd like to thank the companies. I'd like to thank the individuals. I'd like to thank Nazarcraft, who did the cuddly toothless dragon. Grab a business card from her if she didn't win, because she does do commissions. You guys are amazing. We are going to filter those who have still to pay during this chat. who is going to be quite happy to take your money.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
And you, yes. For those of you who would like to make more,
Actually, I like that thing.
we have a few more lots that will be the closing ceremony because we can't announce what they are until then. And one very special thing I'm happy to do. But we will see you in the closing ceremony.